Well, rule number 1 on this channel, movies and cocktails. Today we have 2 cocktails from the Fellowship of the Ring.
I think I'll just have another ale.
Well, let's go ahead and make some cocktails, shall we, my dear?
Yes. First cocktail is inspired by where a lot of this movie starts, and that is the Shire.
We had some other ideas, but then we kind of realized if we're gonna do all 3 of these movies, we should probably focus on the Shire in the first cocktail episode.
There is no other way.
Second cocktail is My Precious.
Oh, she says it all the time. It's the worst. Like, imagine trying to go to sleep and that's how someone says goodnight to you. It's horrible. And that is why I drink. If you guys have ideas or cocktails that you would like us to sort of incorporate some of the characters, some of the scenes, some of the locations, definitely let us know. I will. But we're gonna go ahead and we are gonna start with the Shire. Now for the ingredients, you're gonna want a bunch of white grapes, some scotch, some Boomsma herbal liqueur, some Lillet Blanc, and some Rhubarb Bitters.
Start with some white grapes in your shaker tin and muddle until you get 2 ounces of juice. Mix that grape juice into a mixing glass with 1.5 ounces of scotch, 1 ounce of Boomsma herbal liqueur, 0.25 ounces of Lillet Blanc, 3 dashes of Rhubarb Bitters with ice. Stir for 2 minutes. You're going to strain that into a Collins glass with frozen grapes and a straw. And here we have the Shire.
Look at that. Very grapey.
Fantastic. So Boomsma is an herbal liqueur from the Netherlands. This is actually called like Angostura Bitters, I believe, where the person who came up with this, it was herbs that he collected around his cloister, which a cloister is like kind of a town friar.
I mean, I got a cloister in my closet.
I might have known.
Who doesn't have a cloister?
If you play Carcassonne, you know. If you know, you know.
I don't know. I don't want to know. But what I do know is this is a pretty good drink.
Let's get another one.
Very refreshing, very Shire-like. When I think of the Shire, you think of fun, festive, sort of summertime, everything's green, and that's definitely what this drink has.
What about second breakfast?
And also, once you're done having the drink, you have a snack of a lot of grapes, right?
Mm-hmm. Frozen grapes are delicious.
And instead of ice cubes, it will keep your drink chilled, which is also very important.
Do you get the notes of peatiness from the scotch, like the earthiness?
I don't have any answers.
I don't get a whole lot of booze, like, taste in it.
Or maybe something a little stronger.
I mean, that time I did, yeah. No, it's definitely there, but the white grapeness definitely is very prevalent in the flavor. It's a sweeter drink, so it could be a little bit of a dangerous drink.
If it's just a bit of fun.
I think now it is time to move on to drink number 2.
We must move on.
My Precious.
Oh, it just nails down the chalkboard every time. All right, drink number 2, My Precious, on the way.
For ingredients, we're going to start off with honey, some sugar in the raw, kosher salt, cayenne pepper. Then we're going to need mezcal, Reposado Tequila, hot honey syrup, lemon juice, Aquafaba or egg white, Angostura Bitters, and an orange peel.
We're going to start by mixing 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 tablespoon of salt, and a teaspoon of cayenne together. Then rim a coupe with honey, and then dip into the salt, sugar, and cayenne mixture. Then spritz the coupe with mezcal and place in the freezer to chill while making the rest of the drink. In a shaker tin, we're going to combine 2 ounces of tequila, 1 ounce of hot honey syrup, 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice, 2 dashes of bitters, and a ½ ounce of aquafaba or egg white in a shaker. We're going to fill it with ice, spring, and more ice, and shake vigorously for 30 seconds. We will then strain into a coupe and express an orange peel with a flame in front.
And here we are. My Precious.
It's the worst. But it does look really, really good.
I'm getting one.
Love the color of this. The ring around the top is very gold. That is only one part of it because we have yet to taste it.
So just so you all know, it does pack a punch.
Is it safe?
Not by way of a lot of alcohol. It actually has 2 ounces of tequila in it. It's the only amount of alcohol we have in there. But it is a very spicy cocktail.
You cannot go back.
Just look at this face.
It's a win.
I'm not good with spicy stuff. If you don't like spicy stuff,
Then I know what I must do.
I think you could probably go easy with the cayenne on the rim and you would do just fine with this drink. There's also a good thing about having a little spicy is you might drink it a little slower.
I wouldn't count on it.
And you do get a slight smokiness from that mezcal spray on there. When we originally made this, we used, I think, equal parts actually, mezcal and tequila. And it was just too smoky.
You frightened?
We dialed that back by just spraying the inside with mezcal. And I think that just like little added smokiness to like kind of emulate all the firing that happened to make this ring.
If you don't like that sort of hotter honey stuff,
I'm trying to help you.
then maybe dial that back a little bit. In this one, we just think it's very fitting for the ring, how the ring was created, and everything that it's sort of been through and represents. It's kind of it's an intense drink.
Yeah, and the spiciness does balance the sweetness, of course,
That is a rare gift.
as well as that lemon. They all play off of each other, and of course, it's a large contribution to the color.
And now this does have Aquafaba,
Just a tiny bit
just a little bit. So it's not,
for textural.
yeah, it's not a crazy like foamy drink. You'll notice on top there isn't like a real thick layer of foam or anything like that, but it does add a little creamy thickness to it, which is kind of a nice touch. Now, I feel like here we have like fire and ice. This one is spicy.
Spicy.
It's hot. And this one is nice, it's cool, it's refreshing. I think I should probably take this one,
Yeah.
and you should probably take that one.
Very herbal. That one has a lot more alcohol.
Even the wisest cannot tell.
And this one has less.
Which is hard to believe. Like if you were gonna drink these cocktails just because that one has some heat and probably, you know, the flavor is a little more punchy, you would probably think that this drink is stronger.
Well, no.
This is actually the creeper, right? But I needed this one. I needed to go back to the Shire just to cool me down a little bit. You know, I'm a wimp, all right? I would have turned around. All right, Frodo, Sam, you guys keep going. I'll see you back at the Shire. Just good luck. It's gonna be, I'm sure you're gonna do fine. In a couple of movies, you'll figure it all out.
It's time to go watch a movie.
Yeah, I think it is.
You know of what I speak.
Lord of the Rings, it's like a 3-hour movie. You get the extended version, it's like a 3.5-hour movie. So you can definitely make a couple of these, mix it up, mix and match.
And I'm sure you will.
If you find a bottle or pick up a bottle of something that's inspiring for the Lord of the Rings, let us know in the comments below. We'd love to take a look at it and incorporate it in our drinks and, of course, give you credit. As always, we will be here every week with another movie, more cocktails.
What do we do now?
Like, subscribe, and comment below. It's time to go. We got 2 drinks and a long movie ahead of us. Cheers, my dear.
Cheers.
See you on the next one, guys.